This is a wide-angle focal length, and this is a standard focal length, about 35mm on a full-frame camera. Welcome to Focal Lengths Explained. Today we're talking about standard focal lengths, and we're going to start off with this. This is a 50mm focal length lens, and the reason why I'm talking about this right now is because it's the most standard lens of all the standard lenses. Why? Because our eyes are the golden standard of how we perceive the world, and we have discovered that a 50mm lens on a full-frame camera is the closest approximation to our eyes that we have, and because it's the golden standard, the closest match to it is a standard lens. Generally, standard lenses are 24 to 70mm, although 24 and 70 on a full-frame camera tends to be stretching it. And the advantage of a standard lens is it produces a very natural, realistic looking image with minimal distortion, at least to our perception of the world. Our eyes distort the world in its own way, but we're so used to it, it's how we define no distortion. So as a result, these standard lenses match that the best, and as a result, we call them standard and with minimal distortion. And this is going to be very useful if you want to shoot things like portraits, where you want to show off someone or something in a very natural, realistic light, or a very natural, realistic image. This can be very flattering for certain kinds of faces, definitely not mine because I'm ugly no matter what. It's actually excellent for showcasing something in a very realistic situation where, you want it to look like it would look as if it was in real life in front of them. This is also excellent for filmmakers to increase the immersion of their film. By having films shot on standard lenses, it makes the image look more realistic because the distortion and the field of view matches people's eyes and what they expect to see in real life even better. And because of that, you can end up with a more immersive film because it's more relatable to the audience. The environment is more easily to get immersed in and engulfed in for the audience because they're used to what everything looks like on screen, because the distortion, the field of view and all that stuff looks like it does in real life. So it's kind of what you expect. So you end up getting more pulled in into the movie, which increases immersion. And as a result, and actually that's why a lot of Hollywood directors like shooting on standard focal lengths like 50mm, 35mm, and the such, because it creates a very realistic looking image, draws the audience in, making for a more compelling movie, a more compelling series of scenes and shots, which is something that filmmakers obviously want to create. And as for disadvantages, standard lenses frankly don't have anything. Come on, they match your eyes. Your eyes are literally perfect because you're gorgeous. And standard lenses are literally perfect. Maybe they're not wide enough and not zoomed in enough for certain situations. But apart from that, standard lenses are really versatile, awesome tools that can get so much done. Thanks for watching. Follow for more.